lot of you, I've gotten a lot of great questions about how I teach all the materials that I'm giving you. So I thought I'd make you like a quick kind of tutorial of how it could look at home. I'm also going to start videotaping myself every week with the curriculum, and literally you'll be able to have your child watch the YouTube video and do it with me instead of doing it at home. But so I literally just made all of these things at home because I'm not allowed in the school to get my things because it's been sanitized. So I just quick made this at home. It probably took me literally 10 minutes. So I covered all the things we have, and I'll zoom in for you. So here I have numbers. So I have the 4 numbers of the day here. And then you see, we call this a tens frame, and dice and tally marks. So every day, usually there's one number of the day, but when I do the video, I'll do all of them. We do one, and we kind of look at different ways to represent it. So sometimes we'll count like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I say, okay, how many are there? And they say 4. We also represent it on our fingers, and some of the lower numbers you can do like different ways to show 4. So you can use one hand or 2 hands. So those are the numbers. And then literally I have the shapes, and I am not good at drawing, but I put those up there because at school we kind of just have a board of where all these things are. That's our pattern. And here are the syllable words, and then our rhyming words too. You can draw pictures. Usually at the beginning of the year we have pictures for the rhyming words, but I don't have those with me, so I just have what I had with me. And then letters and sounds. And I just have some pom-poms that Tate's been playing with for counting to 20. I literally don't even know how many are there. But that's what we're going to use to count with when I do my videos. So everything on here, when I run through and do this, that covers everything except writing, which I might be able to tie in anyways, the read aloud and playtime. So literally, when I do these videos, your child can do all this learning, and then all you have to do with them is the read aloud and playtime. So I'm gonna just, another thing I was gonna show you is there's different ways that we do syllables and a read aloud. So I was just going to show you different ways we can do syllables. So these are syllable words today. There's 4 or 5 different ways we can do syllables. So I'm sure you've been doing lots of clapping, like Monday. Another thing that you can do with fingers, it's a really good fine motor, is you raise one finger for each syllable. This is really hard for 4 and 5-year-old kids. So it would be Monday. And then they get kind of a good number thing. Oh, that has 2 syllables. Because I try and ask after we clap out, dictionary. Okay, how many syllables is that? And they kind of got to think in their head. So if they do it this way, that helps them see that number and is another good number skill. For 2-syllable words, you can do Monday, Monday. That's a good way. So we put one part here and the other part here, and then you squish them together. I've also done for syllables, like, I usually have 2 kids, and one kid is like mun, and the second kid is day. So we go like Monday, Monday, Monday. And then we take apart day and we say, okay, what's Monday without day? And it's mun. So, and then we do it again, Monday, Monday. Okay, what's Monday without mun? And they say day. That's a really good literacy skill for them to hear parts of words, because that leads right into like hearing sounds in words too. Like another thing, if your child is writing some simple words, you can have pom-poms too to have the different sounds, like in cat. So it'd be k-at. So they can write it and hear those sounds when they're trying to sound out the word cat. For more syllables, we do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. So each part would be a different syllable. So it'd be Monday. A longer one would be dictionary. So I like to do the fingers and the whole body movement more than just clapping, because that locomotive skills help kids get engaged and works other parts of their brain while they're learning. I was also going to show you how I would do a read aloud. So I can't read a book because YouTube doesn't like that. So I'm just going to walk through how I would do this. So I would read the title of the book. We'd count the words. Most titles have all capital letters here, so we talk about those capital letters, like what letter is this? What other words might say like this word? And then I always talk about the author. Sometimes we do a picture walk, and we talk about who the characters are in the book, what the setting is. So the setting is where the book takes place. A lot of it is like in a house, in the kitchen, outside. Characters are usually animals or people. As I'm reading, I always track the words. So as you go from page to page, you can ask the kid, okay, where am I going to start? I'm here. Now where do I read? Well, now I'm here, and say you've read the thought bubble, and I also talk about thought bubbles. I'm here. What do I do next? That teaches them really good book skills about how to read a book. So that's how I do a read aloud. I think I've covered it all. I just want to give you a brief idea of how we teach things at school. Like I said, we have a board with everything on it, and that's really helpful. Any questions, just let me know.